What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Brent Watches Babylon 5 for the first time. My name is Brent. I'm watching Babylon 5 for the first time. We have 6 episodes left of the series because here we are in Season 5, Episode 17, Movements of Fire and Shadow. My prediction about this episode was the Alliance is now broken, Londo's in jail, the Centauri War rages on. So the war, that is Movements of Fire. Movements of Shadow are the Drakh, the minions, the allies of the shadows that have been left behind. They're moving into more power because we know they're the ones who are really behind all the Centauri stuff. We just don't know how involved the Centauri themselves really are. Seems like this weird, schmarmy, cheesy minister dude, like he's very into it. The regent just seems to be completely manipulated because we know all about him. Londo could be out of his emperorship. You know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, or this is Londo and G'Kar having to escape and go take care of stuff. Yeah, I still think that we're not going to get the same future that we saw in War Without End. You know, Londo and G'Kar choking each other out. I think that's gonna be like, that's the thing we were told back in Signs of Importance. Like, the future isn't necessarily written. It can be changed. So anyway, that's what I got. Is that what happens? I don't know. You guys hang out with me. Let's find out right now as we go through this together. While you're here, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you like what we got going on here. And please, please, please do share this video with your friends who love Babylon 5. Even share it with those who don't love Babylon 5. Maybe they'll start loving Babylon 5. Also, please, when you comment down below, no spoilers beyond this point. We're so close to the end. We're going to get there, guys. But for now, let's jump into this one. Movements of Fire and Shadow. Let's go. Order of Drazi Space. You know, okay, those are Centauri ships, I think. I still don't just recognize ships by their look. What are those? Where are the White Star Fleet? I mean, I know they didn't show up because of...
Personal journal, Captain Elizabeth Lockley.
Oh, she's back. Okay, time out. Where's Lockley been for the last, 8 episodes? Oh, my word. I forgot she was even a part of the show. All right, let's go.
The Centauri War continues to spiral out of control. Over a half dozen Centauri have been murdered in just the last 3 days.
Wow. 50 cc's of hydromorphosine. Med lab 2, move. Go.
Why are there any shadow Centauri left on Babylon 5?
I've doubled security on every level.
We've had reports, unconfirmed but reliable, that the Centauri have begun targeting enemy jump gates.
It's a violation of every rule of civilized warfare.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about it for a while, though. Even the Centauri have to realize that Babylon 5 is vital to the peace process. No, I don't think they're going to come after us until the White Star Fleet gets into it.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
I gave the formal go order a few hours ago.
Uh-oh.
The White Stars are authorized to fire on any Centauri warship engaged in combat with Alliance vessels. Any hope of neutrality Babylon 5 had until now just went up in smoke.
There it is. I wonder how much time has elapsed between last episode and this one.
We've got a problem.
All right, they're in it. The war rages, and the war is getting worse. I don't think I realized that the entire White Star Fleet was just sort of standing down, just that they hadn't arrived yet. I didn't think they would stay standing down. Let's put it that way. I knew they hadn't engaged because that was the whole conversation with the Drazi and the group and the Brakiri with Sheridan and Delenn was, why haven't they done anything yet? We just haven't sent them out yet. Well, Sheridan's now sent them out. War's raging. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
There. You wanted to sit.
Yes. Thank you for coming. Please, sit.
So it occurs to me. We know that part of Babylon 5 is they're supposed to be kind of like real scientifically accurate and stuff. And one of the things we've heard about the doors is they swing on hinges because the station is rotating. And if the station ever lose power, then the doors would actually like fling open and be open for folks. What it occurs to me is I'm not sure, do the doors always rotate the same way? Like, do they build the set and sometimes the doors rotate up the other way? Because if they did, then that wouldn't make sense, right? I guess unless it still shouldn't make sense because of the rotation. They should all swing the same way, right? I might be missing something on that. All right, never mind. Let's go.
My other quarters weren't safe. Too many people knew where they were.
That's fine, Vera. So,
Franklin knew that. He
I have
brought
a
you
favor
here.
to ask both of you. As you know, our ships have been in combat with just about everyone, really. Our biggest losses have been in the Drazi space. They are real good fighters. But on the occasion that we've destroyed one of their ships, we have always returned their bodies to them. They have not done the same for us in return.
But that's unfortunate, Vera, and I feel for you, but what are we supposed to do about it?
The way that they're refusing to return the bodies. That makes me think there's something else going on behind the scenes. I mean, what if they're not releasing the bodies because our people are still alive and they're just torturing them for information? I mean, you could find out who died in space and who died elsewhere.
Yeah.
Please say yes.
I'll have to clear it with the president.
I'll abide by his decision. Thank you. Thank you both.
I haven't said
Wait,
yes.
I was gonna say, what's Lyta got to do with all this, though?
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed that you were...
Don't. Considering the risk involved, I'm gonna have to ask for a slightly higher fee than usual.
Slightly, yeah.
Well,
She is. These people
All
are
right,
gobs of money rolling in.
500,000 credits.
Holy crap!
This is the uplink address for the account. The money goes into a general fund to be used in helping other
she keeps
telepaths
that
escape
card
the
in her
Psy Corps
bra.
and eventually secure a homeworld of our own.
I still think you should leave, Molari.
No, I said where you go, I go. It's become a matter of principle.
You picked
Is
a terrible
Londo there
moment in your
voluntarily?
social evolution to develop principles. Perhaps you could start with something simpler. The moral equivalent of an opposable thumb, for instance. Molari, your people are at war.
I know. And while it pains me to be in here,
His hair's very
I think
floppy
that I
today.
may do more good in here than out there. The only way to stop this war is to go up against the regent himself. In order to do that without being executed, I have to have supporters. When the word gets out that the prime minister is being held without charge in a cell in the royal palace, the people will be outraged.
I see. And how long do you plan to wait for this popular uprising to take place?
Until morning. That will make 3 days, more than enough. Now, please, leave me alone.
I still say Prime Minister has to mean something different on Centauri Prime than it does to us here in our world today. No way people are going to rise up for Londo, though. I don't see that happening. Yeah. G'Kar doesn't seem to be buying it either. All right, let's go.
And I need to get some...
Uh-oh. What was that? I was gonna say if that's the Drakh, but those are Centauri hands. Those aren't Drakh hands. Oh, no, it's these guys. Not the Stribe. You guys tell me it's not the Stribe. Or maybe it's the Stribe. I don't know. Who are these guys? Are they putting the thing on him? Is this where Londo gets the thing? Why does he have his fingers on his hair? Like, that's weird. Oh! Oh! Whoa! What is that? What did they put in him? Oh, that looked like the little ear thing going into Chekhov in Wrath of Khan. Oh! Okay. Was JMS abducted by aliens? Because we feel like we've seen this in Babylon 5 a lot before.
Yes.
Oh.
He will be sufficient.
You were having a nightmare.
Yes.
No, that really happened, right?
What time is it?
Morning. I woke up when I thought I heard the expected angry mob coming to storm the palace on your behalf. But it was just you.
I have to get out of here.
Yes, that's what I've been saying for some time now.
No, I have to get out of here now. I have this feeling. Something is terribly wrong. But I have to be sure I save face. I said I would stay with you until they released you.
Leave it to me.
What are you doing?
Shh. I have to concentrate.
Concentrate on what?
Last night's supper.
Oh, no.
Is he gonna throw it up? Is he gonna blow it on Londo?
Who knew they could make such a... The stench was such... Kite maker, I don't even want to think about it. I can't stay in there a moment longer.
Oh my god!
The smell was not the worst of it. It was the burning in my heart. I think my buttons are melting.
Oh no!
As you requested, General Nathanael, full of money.
Thank you for coming, gentlemen. I believe you all know Captain Lockley.
Is that
Since
Nathanael?
time is precious to us all, I won't keep you.
Who's the
I just
Narn?
wanted to get a personal report on the progress of the Centauri conflict.
Am I correct in that each of your governments is primarily engaged in defending your own borders?
Yes.
Why haven't you
Drazi
consolidated
aren't.
your forces?
Prakiri will not take orders from Drazi.
And the Drazi, I'm sorry to say, will not take orders from us.
We can win this war on our own.
You can't just fight a war to fight a war and honk off your neighbors. There have to be
Honk off your
in their
neighbors.
minds, achievable goals. Now, what are they? Our first goal should be to draw a line in space, contain their forces.
Line will be drawn here,
and then
We will
here,
win
and
the
no
war
further.
quickly by attacking the Centauri homeworld, as they have to attack ours.
No, I won't sanction that. Military targets are one thing, but if you hit Centauri Prime, you are hitting civilian targets.
They have not hesitated to kill our civilians.
No, I know that, but you can't.
Mr. President, we must have our revenge.
This isn't about revenge, General. This is about taking out their ability to make war.
This is an interesting, dare I say this late in the show, Star Trek concept. You've got, what are we really here to do? Taking out military targets is one thing, hitting civilian targets. I'm reminded of Captain Kirk in the Corbomite maneuver way back then, saying it's time to see if our high-sounding morals match our actions or something like that. Basically, hey, here's what we've stated as our values, and now we're up against it, and let's see if we actually hold those values. That's this discussion. It's phenomenal discussion. It's so good. All right, let's go.
We strike cleanly, surgically, and we do not hit civilian targets. Do I make myself absolutely crystal clear?
They're not going to follow that. No way.
It's as I told you, Nathanael. The humans do not have the stomach for this war. We will end it as it should be ended, by striking the Centauri homeworld.
The non-government has no special love of the Centauri or its citizens.
We are with you.
Told you guys, there's no way they're going to follow Sheridan in that. Not happening.
Mr. Cholini, as head of the Defense Ministry, you know that our ships have been used to
Defend the Centauri holdings from enemy attack, that's all.
That's not true. I have seen our ships attack members of the Alliance.
I'm not responsible for what you have and haven't seen, Prime Minister. All I can tell you is that I'm in daily contact with our fleet commanders, and their orders, straight from the Regent, have never altered. We've been on a strictly defensive footing from the beginning. Anything else is propaganda.
Good day, Malari.
I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. He's... Of course, he's the defense minister, too, right? Same hotel Michael stayed at, a.k.a. we're not building a new set. We're just using the old one.
Dr. Franklin? Yes, Dr. Lyta. We spoke.
He's about to get stabbed. Franklin's about to get jacked. Watch him.
This is my associate. I cannot stay. We're very busy right now. But I have checked as you asked. We have no Centauri bodies here.
Why are you lying to us?
I'm not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pain! Ah! Oh, she's gonna make him do it. She's gonna make him do it.
What are you hiding?
See, wasn't this what she was so against with G'Kar the other day?
What? What is it?
Uh-oh. She knows.
Now!
What am I looking at?
Where are all the bodies? What is this stuff? There are no bodies. The attacking Centauri warships were empty. No crew members aboard. No one to capture, no bodies to return. There were only these attached to the system.
Was that that's the shadow sound. If all the warships are empty, Lanier said something, I think, in the last episode where the registries were unknown, but they're clearly Centauri ships. Londo basically debunked everything that the Alliance had issued as proof because, yeah, we saw Centauri ships, but you never proved that it was the Centauri doing it. So the Drakh are sending these out there, which I think we as viewers have known this, right? Like, I'm not just making this up. If they're finding out now what we know, that this is the Drakh, this is not the Centauri, maybe the minister dude, he seems all schmarmy and stuff, but what if he truly believes that they're just in a defensive posture and they're not the ones out there attacking? He comes across as completely fake and untrustworthy, but what if he's actually telling the truth? That puts a cool spin on this whole thing.
What do you mean there weren't any crew aboard?
Garibaldi said that there were two separate Centauri fleets engaged in the war.
One defensive, one offensive. But no one in the Centauri military knew anything about the attacks, only that they were defending themselves against us. Now we know why.
This is leftover shadow technology, Mr. President. It's an organic device used to control a ship from a long distance. You don't even need a crew. A third party could use these devices to set up the Centauri, who turn everyone against them.
And the Drazi, they wouldn't tell anybody about these things. They've always competed with the Centauri for trade.
Of course. Of course! That's why we couldn't figure out a strategy behind the random attacks. We couldn't see a goal because there was no goal. There was no strategy beyond alienating everyone in the Alliance.
Here we go.
Turn them against the Centauri so they'd attack.
Give me everything you've got.
There's several million people riding on this.
It's good TV, y'all. It's good TV. Oh my God.
We can still make peace.
Oh, there will be peace for a while. It never lasts, really. They said so. They also said I would be dead by morning, and that tomorrow you will be emperor.
Oh.
They said many, many things.
Fair
things
enough.
I didn't want to hear.
Who are they, Regent?
Oh, you will find out for yourself soon enough, Londo.
What did they ask you to do?
To send away all the ships guarding Centauri Prime on a false emergency.
Because they know everybody's coming to blow them up. The Drakk are going to blow up the
Turn off
Centauri.
The Planetary Defense Network.
No.
I think I'll stay.
Well, I thought the whole thing in War Without End was like
here.
20 years in the future
The
or
sky
something.
should be lighting up any time now.
No!
Uh-oh.
No.
That's where it ends? That's where it ends? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, it ended right there? Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Oh, and now I gotta wait. Oh, jeez. Y'all, War Without End is coming to pass. I mean, I remember looking out that window and Centauri was just jacked up, man. That looked rather recent to me. I thought that was like way off in the future, but I mean, holy cow. All right, as long as it's gonna be Emperor, I'm wrong. Cool, no problems. I know some of you are like, when Brent makes a prediction and he gets it wrong, he doesn't like it. No, that's not really the case. I don't have any problems with that. Just give me something good. That's what I ask for. If you don't do what I expect, fine. I don't care. Just do something good. And oh my God, that was Guys, I think we're in that spot where my reactions might be more just like, you know, like, G'Kar throwing up dinner. That was funny. Oh man. Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me on this watch through. I don't even know what to think right now. I really, really don't. You guys come back on Monday, find out what we do think, and Jeff will be with me and he'll tell us what he thinks as well. Make sure you like this video, share it with all your friends, subscribe to the channel, and never miss a moment that we have going on here at Babylon 5 for the first time, along with all the other for the first time stuff we got going on. So with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and until next time, take care.